Well, just look at the sky some. That's pretty. The cloud formations are very pretty. I know a lot of people aren't interested in that, but I am. There's a doe. I thought she wasn't going to come for a while. There's Princess, Ethereal, and Shadow. I do not know where Locket is or Moo. Did see Moo earlier. Well, hello, whoever's here. Hello, Rosemary. I do. I love clouds too. It's like a piece of art, a painting, and you're never going to see it again. We just had a thunderstorm go right below us. And during Adam's live stream, I had to go out there and take my clothes off the line because I thought that it was going to come here. I mean, it was literally right below us. It did cool the air off some. And so I ran out there and I got my clothes really quickly, but it went below us, which I wouldn't have minded some rain, but I do appreciate the cool air. Moo is not here again tonight, but I did see Moo earlier this afternoon, so I know he's still okay. I guess he's out doing cat things. Yeah, I ran out there and got him out and off the line, and doe's babies were trying to crawl out of their nest. And I'm like, I put the clothes in I have a portable building back there, and I put the clothes in that, and that's where the kittens are, next to that shed, and they were all trying to get out, and I would put them back into the nest. They're becoming mobile. Hello, Sir Smokes a Lot. Yes, Moo was here earlier today, but I don't think Moo wants to be here when Big Tom is here, and that is Big Tom. Hello, Judy. Hey, Judy, thank you for being here. Yep, that's the instigator, the troublemaker, the aggressive kitty. Yeah, go away, Big Tom. Yeah, doe's babies are big enough to try to exit the nest now. They're active. I'm surprised. Well, she did move them. She did move the kittens. I left the shed door open the other day, and she put the kittens in the shed. And I didn't know she'd put the kittens in there, so she was in the shed with the kittens, and I closed the door that evening. And I'm like, well, I don't know where a doe is. She's not coming to eat. And I'm like, oh my God, the kittens have been moved. I'm like, the kittens could be anywhere, and it rained last night. I don't know where the kittens are. And I opened the shed door, and out pops a doe, and I'm like, oh my God, a doe was locked in the shed overnight. That is not the first time that has happened. A doe does like to go into the shed. And I said, I bet you the kittens are in there. So I left the door open, and she went back in there, and they were under a table behind some boxes. And I took them out. And the shed would be a good place, but I'd have to leave the shed open all the time, and the raccoons would come and take my birdseed. And Rosemary, I do know where Tom does know where those kittens are, and I've heard that Toms will eliminate kittens so that females would come back into heat. And I've heard that. And Big Tom is very aware of where those kittens are because he hangs out back there. And so he hasn't bothered them, so I don't know why. And only one of my black cats is here. I don't know where the little black cat is. You know, they don't seem extremely hungry. They did have a lot at breakfast. That's Princess. There's Ethereal. And I did see Locket earlier. Locket did get into the house today and ate the inside's cat food. So, Locket's not hungry at this point in time. And Kaizera is in the house, making herself comfortable. Yeah, I'm worried about little Noah, Rosemary. She is not here. I didn't see. I thought I saw her this morning, but yeah. Where's the doe? Well, doe is gone now. A doe was just right here. Okay. Yeah, I thought for sure we were going to get rain. I mean, it was literally right down the road, but it's much cooler out here. Unfortunately, the cool air does not make its way into the house until like 5 in the morning, and by that time, it's it's just so uncomfortable. I have trouble sleeping, even with the fan on. And eventually, the cool air that's outside does, you do the flip inside of the temperature where it's gets cool inside, or never gets as cool as it does outside. But maybe 5 in the morning, and by that time, it's too late to get any sleep. I have to get up. Yeah, look at how much food they're leaving behind. Very odd. They're just not as hungry. Up there's Ethereal. Are you here for your evening snuggle? Yes, he is. It's snuggle time with Effie. Hello, Ethereal. Lay down. Lay down, snuggle boy. No, don't touch the phone. Go head bump the phone. The cats are always doing something to the phone that they shouldn't be doing. Oh, I hear more thunder in the distance. At least it's a little cooler. It's nice now. Chances of rain tomorrow also, which is fine. Because come summer, we'll be willing to pay for rain. Summers are brutal and dry. No rain. It's about 75 here, Rosemary, but that's only part of the story. Um, Here, it's the humidity. It's very sticky. Everything's just, your clothes are clinging to you. It just feels like you've spilled some syrup on your skin. So you've always heard it's not the heat, it's the humidity. So it can be cooler temperatures here, but it's very hot and sticky. He's getting his snuggles on. Oh, he's flexing claws into my knee. Thank you for that, Ethereal. Oh, she's leaving. Yeah, she is 5 years old, and still cannot pet her. I have tried this whole time to make her friendly. Uh, nope, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Nothing. She's just not interested in human companionship. She'll come close, but no, it's a no-go for pets. Ethereal decided he was not full. He is decided it's time for another snacky. Oh, it's a whole flock of blue jays going on about something.
Heavy rain has been detected near your location.
Well, thank you for that information. I don't know if y'all heard that. The notification on my phone, other phone, says there's heavy rain. I'm going to turn the other phone off of YouTube and check to see if it's about to actually rain. I might need to run in. Oh yeah, I do love them all. The blue jays seem to scare off the other birds. The other birds seem to be afraid of the blue jays. I don't hear the frogs tonight though. The frogs were very vocal last night. I was hearing a lot of frog sounds, and I heard them all night long. Let's see, I'm trying to get the weather to come on. Yeah, blue jay can be. They're kind of bullies to the other birds. They really are. But for whatever reason, my weather is not popping up. Let me go to another weather app because that one is not cooperating with me. We'll go to this one. Yeah, that I do. I've been feeding birds for about 18 years. Sir smokes a lot. And that is what happens. Oh, let me show y'all. It is close. Yep, look, I'm where the blue dot is, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. So yeah, there is rain all around me. Oh, I just got a notification on my phone that Patty has just posted a video. Somebody's having a 17th birthday. Who is it? Is Willie 17? I don't think Willie's 17. It's Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. No, it's not Willie. It's somebody's Kuru from Malio Kuruto. So that's who Patty has made a birthday video for. Hey, Sydney Cat. Hey, DL. Yes, they are, Rosemary, and they are very intelligent. I've seen them when they gather the acorns and they will hide them like a squirrel does. Hey, Darlene. Darlene, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. It's so nice to see everyone. I've had a day. Y'all don't need to hear about my day that's bad. I'm always coming on here saying, I've had a crappy day. I say that every day. I've had a crappy day. It's been horrible. So y'all don't need to hear about that. So I won't go into that, but it's nice for all of you to be here. It makes me feel so happy to see you all. Unfortunately, the cats do not seem to be as hungry this evening. Sydney Cat, I was looking for your live stream. It's about to, we're surrounded by rain, darling. We are surrounded by the rain. I might have to run in at any point in time. Okay, oh, it says we're down to 72, but our dew point is 67. Are you ready for another snuggle, Ethereal? There we go. It's snuggy time. Okay, this app says We're down to 72 with the dew point of 67. Very sticky. Oh yeah, look at the weather we are surrounded by right now. See all those lightning strikes? That sort of gives away my locations, but so y'all come find me. Nobody's coming here. But yeah, the blue dot's where I am, and I am surrounded by thunderstorms. It's very close. I might have to run in at any point in time. Yeah, it shows we're getting a shower right now. I just do not feel the rain yet, but anyway, that's the weather report for the woods. Pretty cloud formations back there. See, it shows on there that we should be getting a shower right now, but I don't feel anything. Yeah, there's Ethereal for his after dinner snuggle session. After dinner. Snuggles, yes. Yeah, the clouds are nice, Darlene. Yeah, I sort of, Judy, I mean, Rosemary, I sort of do allude to where I don't give my location. I just sort of allude. I am in Jackson Parish, and, Louisiana, and, the town I live closest to is, Jonesboro, but I do not live in Jonesboro. Oh, Michelle. Well, good luck with that, Michelle. Yeah, you know, Darlene, I do not know what I would do without my cats. I mean, I would be so lost without my cats, Darlene. I've had a horrible day, and the only good thing in my day has been my cats. And I'm starting to hear the insects, though. The evening insect sound. That's nice. Yeah, Darlene, that's how I feel. And yeah, Rosemary, they are very therapeutic. I just don't know what I would do without my cats. I literally do not know. Oh, y'all, look at the water. Look, I felt a drop. Might have to go in. I don't know if y'all can see it starting to fall into the water. I might have to end the live stream. But it's so nice to have all of you here. But I tell you, maybe it's just going to be a slight shower. I might can stay out here. Got a couple of drops on my phone. Ethereal. It's not enough rain to bother Ethereal, though. He doesn't mind it. It's a nice evening, though. Michelle, I might need somebody tomorrow. I've got some big things going on tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for me. Yes, these trees are humongous, Rosemary. They were here in 1953 when my mother moved here as a little girl. Some of these trees are literally like huge, what they call a bull pine. I mean, some of these trees are massive. There's Moo! Moo is here! Here, kitty kitty! Come here, Moo! Moo's here. Maybe he'll come eat. Come here, Moo! Come here. There he is! Moo! It's Moo! Hey, Moo! He's here! Hey there! There he is. Yeah, Judy, I can't tame him though. He's wild. He's the one with the crooked mouth. His jaws are kind of not lined up right. And he won't come around with Big Tom here, and I can't blame him. Big Tom is a bully. Big Tom is rude. But Big Tom ate and left. And I have not seen Big Tom all day long, and I've been in and out all day. I'm like, is Big Tom learned when feeding time is? Yeah, Judy, one of Edo's little kittens that she has in her little kitten nest, looks very similar to that. Looks a lot like Moo, but I think it's a little girl. And then she has one with tabby and white, and then she has one that's tabby and white, but the stripes are so broad, it almost looks like a tuxedo cat with a tabby cat shadings. It's very unusual. Oh, I hear the frogs. Hey, Moo. Let's get close to Moo. Oh, I scared it. That's okay. Come back. There's Moo. No hissies. No, y'all get along with each other. Everybody needs to get along. Okay. He says no. No, don't bother me. I got... Well, hello, Chelsea. Hey, thank you for being here, Chelsea. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great evening. And over here we have Shadow hydrating. Remember, everyone, it's very important to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. I, myself, have not been taking my own advice. And have been trying to catch up on my water deficit today. And the mosquitoes are swarming me. And Ethereal is back for his snuggles. There he is. Yeah, Darlene, that is part of it. You get busy, you forget to drink, and then you're like, well then, but if you do drink, and you're going somewhere, you're going to have to stop somewhere and, take time to visit the restroom, and that is an issue. I don't have time for that today. And I'm still seeing the water droplets. It's just a little fine rain falling. I think it's okay if I sit out here for a little while. Well, hello, Adam. Hi, Adam. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm glad he's getting to eat, Judy, because I haven't seen him since this morning, and yeah, you can tell he's really hungry. He's really ready to eat, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't come around either if someone was attacking me. I would not come around to eat either. Ethereal is making himself comfortable in my lap. Yeah, Darlene, there's lots of little tadpoles in the watering hole. Lots of tadpoles. And here's the beautiful cloud formations. We do have that light sprinkle. We got the big giant pine trees. And we got some cats. I do still hear the blue jays in the background. And some frogs. This isn't exciting. There's nothing big time going on here. This is not a thrill a minute. This is just quiet, peaceful times. Oh, love you too, Michelle. Thank you so much. Well, Adam, if I was filming my inside cats right now, they would be asleep because that's what my inside cats are doing. They are sleeping. So only the outside cats are awake right now. They're not really even that hungry. And Moo is only this hungry right now because I don't think he came and ate breakfast. He might have ate a little bit of breakfast. Oh, I moved and scared him. Oh, well. Let's see what we can find. I'm going to get up and walk around and see if we can find anything interesting to look at. Here's my lavender plant with lots of buds. It's supposed to be calming. It does not calm me. It's going to take something stronger than lavender to calm me, y'all. I don't know what it's going to take. There's Moo. Let's go see if we can see some clouds back here. Okay. Make sure the windows are up on my car. There's sort of some colored clouds back there, everybody. We still have a few azaleas blooming, not many. Just a few. I saw when I went to town today, somebody had a magnolia blooming, but I do not see. No, Michelle, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to have to make dinner for my mother, and then I got to get her bath and try to get her to go to bed. She's been in and out of bed all day. Up, down, up, down, up, down. She does more sleeping in the daytime than she does in the evening. It makes it very difficult for me. And I'm trying to make her stay up. So if I get her into the living room to sit in her chair, she just kind of lays over. So maybe I can get her to eat, get her a bath, and maybe she'll want to go to sleep tonight. Hopefully, because I got a lot to do tomorrow. Here we are, we're at the field. I was hoping there'd be some cats back here. Do y'all want to see the kittens? I'll show y'all the kittens, okay? I'll have to put my hand in front of the camera because I've been unloading the shed. Anyway, but I'll show y'all the kittens. But I'll have to sort of blank y'all out for a little bit. You can look at my hand for a while. And I'm going over here to see the kittens. I've set up a little hut for them to cover them up. There they are. Let me turn on the light. There's Edo and her babies. Thank you. Hey, there they are. Look, look. That one looks like Moo, doesn't it? Sorta. Okay, Edo. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry, Edo. She says, don't bother me and my kittens. There's 3 of them. I'm surprised she hasn't moved them yet. Yeah. There they are. She's got a little cozy nest here. And I've got like the top of a storage container lid. Try to keep them dry. This one almost looks like a tuxedo. But then it has like little tabby shadings. And then, there you go. Come back here to your mommy. There you go. Take your babies. Well, hello, Mr. Oakley Bean. Hello, Mr. Oakley Bean. Thank you for being here. We're looking at some little babies. So nice to see you again. Okay, now I'm going to cover y'all up again as I exit the area. I've been doing a lot of getting stuff out of the shed. Throwing it away. I have decided I do not want to be one of those people who dies with a lot of... It is raining on me again. There's some clouds there. It's pretty. But yeah, I'm getting sprinkled on again. So that was Edo and her babies. Let's go back out to the front. You know, this is the field where a lot of my, that's where the birds eat. There's a little feeding table and a ladder that they feed on. And I'll show y'all some of my iris. The heavy rain really did a job on the ones that were blooming. Just tore them up, y'all. Tore them up. And you can see where they're not looking great, but I got some that are still left to move. Look at the stem on that one. That's a stem. Hello, Danny. Hi, Danny. Thank you for being here. It's a pretty cloud there. Yeah, I'm getting a light rain coming down, but it's nothing to be too concerned about. And this is the woods where we go for a walk. And then there's that whole area down there. I really don't go down there much or make videos much. It's a trigger to go down there. It triggers me, and I get very upset and very depressed, and I don't need to. Going on. I don't need to make what's going on worse. Anyway, let's go back to the front. There's the dark clouds producing the rain. Yeah, the other end of the property where I never I've made a video of the magnolia once, and I sort of went down there and roamed around once, but that's where my grandmother's house is, and it makes me very sad to see my grandfather's house. So I avoid it because I have enough things going on. And there's there's a little shadow under the chair. And yep, there's the dark cloud. I guess it's what producing this little shower we're having. You can see the droplets falling on the watering hole. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you all of you for your kindness. I truly do appreciate it. But I thought I'd just show y'all those babies. Darlene, I got the car fixed. It cost a little over $300, plus I had to have it towed. It was money I did not have to spend, and it's put me in a very precarious financial situation. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make it through the month, and I've done the math, and it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have to, I just didn't have the money, and I'm going to have to, I've got some things figured out, Oh no, here comes the possum, y'all. Look, possum time. Can y'all see it? That's the wounded possum that came out here the other night. He's got a big wound on his head and he's mostly bald. Look, he's not even afraid of me. That's what upsets me, that it's not even afraid of me. Look, his big wound on his head. Look, it's like, oh, I'm coming to eat. I don't care if you're there or not, woman. Look, he's definitely wounded. He's coming to get him some cat food. He's like, what? There's a person sitting here? I do not care. Yeah. He might have accidentally got, because he looked scraped, got caught, kind of a car situation, got caught under a car. Because I do see them, unfortunately, on the side of the road, or in the middle of the road, roadkill, a lot. And so he might have had a little run-in with a car. No, I think he's just wounded, Michelle. He's just had some sort of unfortunate incident. What always surprises me is how they're not afraid of me. And the raccoons either. The raccoons aren't afraid of me either. They're like, yeah, whatever. I'm coming over to eat. I guess their need to eat is, I don't know if he has mange. He's very scraped up. I think he's been in, I don't know if he got into an altercation, or if he or she, I don't know if it's a he or she, or if it's got, caught under a car. I don't really know, but I mean, it has that huge head wound. Charity! Hello, Charity. No, that is not a cat. Charity, that's a A wounded possum who is not afraid of me. Not a cat. No. Not a cat for sure. Here's a cat, though, for y'all who want to see a cat. Charity, I was just showing off some little babies, some tiny kittens earlier. They're starting to move around and be active. It's about time for Edo to move the kittens. It's, the mother cat always ends up moving the kittens, and a lot of times after she moves them, that's when I do not see them again. So, yeah, I'm not going to get any attachment. Something's going to happen. Yeah, this one right here is a snuggler. He's a very sweet, snuggly boy. Aren't you, Ethereal? Yes, Ethereal's a sweet, snuggly boy. And you can see he's got wounds all on the side also. And so I don't know necessarily what's going on with it. It could have, like someone said, mange. It could have been captured by a dog. It could have been in a tussle with another possum, because I know they do fight. I've heard them fighting. It could have been kind of rolled under a car crossing the road at night. I mean, who knows? I am kind of, Yes, Darlene, we have a fox here. And I've had the fox come out and walk right by me like, hello. No big deal. And we have red ones, which are very unusual. My neighbor down the road said that a female red fox had her little ones in her old barn out there. And now I see the fox. And I haven't heard them. Normally this time of year I start hearing them call to each other. But I'm actually surprised by how unafraid the fox are of me. Also, don't you get too close. No. Back up. Back up. Going over here. Put that bag between us. Yeah, go away. You're making me nervous. Yes, Danny, we have bears too. We actually had a bear spotted down the road, literally right down the road, about a year and a half ago. Yes, they have a lot of teeth, Judy. That's what's very concerning. That's why I'm going away, going somewhere else. There's the sunset, y'all. Let's go over here. The sunset's pretty here. Let's go for a sunset stroll. Yeah, as the year moves on, the sunset will move further down here. And I showed y'all last night, but for those of you who were not here last night, here you go. Look at that rose. I love that rose. Yeah, my mother's had this bush for about 20 years. That's very beautiful. Let's go for a sunset walk. Hello, Maisie! It doesn't show up, but there's a beautiful color back there. Back there, it's a nice glow. It's much prettier in person Then it appears on camera. Maisie, thank you for being here. Maisie's living my dream life. Okay, if y'all come down here and y'all look around that curve, y'all of course see the road sort of curves. That's where the bear was. People stopped and took a picture of it and put it on Facebook. Yeah, that's where the bear was. And it was aimed this direction. It was headed this way. So I'm like, uh-oh. It was headed towards my woods. I was not happy to see that. It was a pretty sunset there. Let's walk out here. Okay, I'm going into the woods at night, y'all. Oh, and I tripped over a stick too. Okay, see, I'm in the woods. It's dark. It's hard to see. Well, Michelle, give Elsa a big hug for me. And, yeah, the sunset will continue to move more this direction. I'm just hoping I don't see a snake. There's the sunset. So I'll have to start watching the sunset from the field, most likely. That's where I usually sit. Usually me and Miracle go out there and watch the sunset. I'll head back this direction. Yeah, people are very bad about littering here. Throwing, the ditch out here is just full of garbage. And we have dumpsters around here everywhere, public dumpsters. And they just throw stuff out. I mean, it's just so rude. And so, not just this road, all over the place. They do have the prisoners come and pick up the garbage. And everyone, if you're not familiar with each other's channels, I do encourage everyone to go check out everybody's channel. There's some good channels here. Everyone here is wonderful. So that's pretty. That's some pretty colors back there. It's a beautiful pink glow. It does not show up on camera, but it's nice. Maybe the possum's gone by now. And I do hear the dogs barking. We have these ferns everywhere, y'all. But when I get my mower, they're all going bye-bye. I was going to get a mower this month. And, of course, I had to get the car fixed. Car was more important than a mower. Because when you live in the woods, there is no choice. You have to have a car. Yep, and there's the pretty rose. I hear a cat meowing at me. Oh, the possum is now over here. Let's see what this possum's up to. He's not eating, he's just wandering around. Go away, possum. Go! 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 See, he's not even afraid of me. I'll pick up a pine cone. Let's see what well, that didn't scare him either. How about a stick? That didn't scare him either. Well, I'm not going to sit down there. Yeah, he's still eating. Right to him, and you know. And there's the clouds. There's Ethereal. Hello, Ethereal. I need to get my food. Go away, possum. Well, I got him that time with that little stick. He does not care what I'm doing. Look at how close Shadow is. No, Ethereal, look, there's hissings. Ugh. Do y'all hear the birds? Birds, frogs, possums, cats. I got too close to the birds that time. Anyway, I'll go back to the field. There's some sort of birds out there. Yeah, it's nice sounds, Darlene. I sleep with my window open, and I get to listen to that at night. It's very nice. It'd be nice to stumble onto a deer on camera, which I have done. I just never actually captured it. I've been walking through the woods, and I'm like, there goes a deer. And of course, Miracle will freak out when he sees the deer. Miracle hates deer. Hates deer. But I never get them on camera. Anyway, before it gets too dark, I need to go in and cook dinner. Look at that. That's pretty cloud formations there. And I'm hearing the insects. So we hear the birds, the insects, frogs. And unfortunately barking dogs in the distance. Okay, Adam, thank you for being here, Adam. Yes, Darlene, he loves that branch, and he did get out today. Accidentally, I did not have time to walk him today, y'all. It was a day today, y'all. And I do have some things I have to do in the morning. And so, I don't know, I might get to walk him in the afternoon. Of course, it's going to be rain on and off, and he's really wanting to go, but I'm going to have to make time. But I'm definitely busy tomorrow morning, for sure. So, I will not be on YouTube in the morning. Got plans of things I have to do. I have to go sell another beautiful piece of jewelry. And I'm going to cry, y'all. I'm going to cry. I publicly cry when I go sell the jewelry. I'm going to cry now just talking about it. Anyway, it can't be helped. It can't be helped. I have to do it. And I don't have a choice. Life has took my choices away. Let me turn on this light. Hey there, Ethereal. Stay away from that possum. Oh, thank you, Maisie. Thank you. Yeah. I've hit on some really hard times here, unfortunately, and I have a really nice ring, and I got to sell it. The car took all my grocery money for the month, so, and anyway, I'm just gonna get by the best way I can. Possum's still here, and I'll come out here late at night and Ethereal is in this chair. You stay away from him, Ethies. Yeah, sometimes I always say, I've heard it was in a song. Some song I heard somewhere, life is bigger than what we are. And that's what's going on with me. Life is bigger than what I am, what I want, what I feel, what I think. And I'm just thankful to be able to sit out here and talk with y'all, sit with my cats, listen to the frogs. And it's cooler out. The house is very sweltering. Well, love Michelle. And I love all of y'all. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate everybody who comes to my live stream, everybody who watches my videos. It's Effie. And oh, Darlene, thank you. I love you too, Darlene. And was Mary, Judy, Sydney Cat was here. So many of y'all I have known for years and years, and I appreciate all of your support, all of your kind comments, and I do have a video of Miracle I'm going to be posting maybe tonight if I can get my phone charged. Nothing exciting going on, but I don't even know if I posted anything today. I might have posted a short, I think. I don't know. It's been a day and a half. My mother, she just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. And the frog sounds are very nice, aren't they? And there's my baby. He's getting his snuggles on. He's getting his snuggles on. Yeah, I backed up the chair because of that possum. Well, you're so sweet. You get your snuggles on. Yes, you are. You get your snuggles on. Well, I'm gonna end this, go inside and make something for my mother. That's the last light of today, shining through the trees. And thank you all for being here. Yeah, Darlene, mostly tabbies. I have a couple of black ones. And Edo, my tuxedo. And I keep hoping Edo is going to have another little tuxedo for me. I've been wanting a tuxedo, and it's just not happening. But because they are all breeding with probably Big Tom, and that's why we have the tabbies. And then Edo's mother was a tabby cat. But they all have different markings. Some have a white, some, different. Yeah, there's a big old Tom that comes around here, and I think he's probably the father to most of these cats. And he's very aggressive. He charged me and jumped on me one time, jumped up and grabbed me, hung on to me, and I'm like, I swatted him off. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. And I'm like, why? So anyway, I've been on here an hour. I'm going to go make some dinner for my mother and get her bath, and maybe I can get her to go to bed and stay in bed. Maybe. Hopefully. Stay in bed so I can get some sleep. I'm exhausted, y'all. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. If y'all have time, watch one of my videos. You don't have to. It's enough that y'all are here. That's enough. So anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I love all of y'all. Good night. Bye-bye.